what's up? Welcome back to another Bible study video. Today we're going to be talking about Matthew 3:13-17, and this is the account where Jesus is baptized by John the Baptist. And so we're going to be talking about that today, but first I'm going to have you go ahead and read that passage, and then we're going to get right into it. So go ahead and read Matthew 3:13-17. I personally always found it weird that Jesus was asking John to baptize him. Like, why would Jesus even need to be baptized in the first place? And even John himself says, like, hold on, wait a minute, like, I need to be baptized by you. Like, why are you asking me to baptize you? He was confused. And so I think anybody in that position, if Jesus asked you to baptize him, you would be like, is this a joke? Like, is this for real? But I think that this account was really important for a couple of different reasons. And the first one is that this confirmed to the people who were watching the event, other people who were waiting to be baptized and maybe passersby and things like that, that Jesus was who he was claiming to be, that he wasn't making these lofty claims. He rose out of the water. The Spirit of God descended on him like a dove and said, "This is my son who brings me great joy." And so this definitely would have confirmed for them, like, okay, there's a voice coming from the sky, like the Spirit of God is clearly descending on this man, like he must be who he says that he is. This event was like a coronation for a king, where they would have been anointed when they became king. And so this event, when Jesus came back up out of the water, was to show people that he had been anointed by God, but also it showed people that there was actual power and an actual anointing that comes upon people when they are baptized, an anointing for believers who commit to God and who commit to God in this way. And so they were able to see that there was a real change, that they were now part of God's family, and that God was pleased with this act of committing yourself to him. Finally, what I think is really interesting is that Jesus was modeling for us what it looked like to follow the Father. And the fact that he was willing to be baptized, I think, is so cool because, you know, he was God in the flesh and he didn't count himself too worthy for an event like that. He wasn't like, you know, I'm God, I don't have to be baptized, like whatever, but he was so obedient to the Father's will. And he also wanted to model for us what it looks like to be a follower of God. You know, most kings would be like, oh, do that, that's way, you know, beneath me. But Jesus actually walked the walk and talked the talk. He expected from people what he exemplified. And so I think that the event of the baptism was really significant for those 3 points. Firstly, that the people could see that he was who he said he was. Second, to see that there was power and anointing in baptism and in committing to God in general. And third, it was a way for Jesus to model for the people what it truly looks like to follow God and to show them essentially that he was in it with us. So I just thought that I would share that with you guys today. Hopefully you got something from that. I know I was always a little bit confused about why Jesus would need to be baptized in the first place. But I think that it's a really important story, and it gives us just a little bit more insight into who Jesus really was in the heart of God the Father. And so I hope that you guys are having a good week, and I will see you later on this week. Bye guys.